Hi, these are your short and sweet January 2013 videos, and I want to tell you how to get the most of the astrology trends for the future month for January 2013. Always make sure you check at least your ascendant sign, and for the full prognosis check this ascendant, moon and sun sign. Most people always check their sun sign only, not realizing that actually it's not the most astrologically correct one. The most astrologically correct and personal sign is always the ascendant, which is determined by the exact time of your birth, the minute, the hour. And then comes the moon sign, which especially, particularly women, answer much more. For instance, last month I've experienced the prediction and the trends much more of my moon sign. Women, the moon is a female planet, and a lot of women connect a lot to their moon sign prediction. And if you don't know what your ascendant sign or moon sign astrologically are, you can go to my website astrolada.com, where I have a birth chart calculator. You need to know the time of your birth, or at least approximately, to find out those two signs and their degrees. Write them down and make sure, if you don't have time to listen to the whole prediction for the moon, sun and ascendant sign, then at least listen to the whole prediction for the ascendant sign always, and then to the second part of the moon and the sun prediction when I mentioned particular degrees of the moon, the ascendant, or when I mentioned particular days of birth which correspond to the sun position. If you hear your exact day of birth or position of the ascendant of the moon, or of the moon, like say 20 degrees Leo or something, if you hear these degrees mentioned, then you will definitely feel what is happening to you, what I'm talking about this month, because these are based on transit, and transits never fail. They're very specific. Even if the overall prognosis, the first part of the prediction of your sign, is not, you don't identify so much with, if you hear your exact degree of the ascendant or the moon or the day of the birth, you will definitely identify with the influences that I'm talking about during this period. So please, if you have more specific questions which those videos cannot answer, then you're welcome to contact one of my psychics or astrologers which I've selected from all over the world for you, which are fantastic, carefully selected, and they can give you sweet and short answers for 10 to 15 minutes. You can have readings with them, or even shorter. So there is an answer for everything you're looking for here. Sagittarius, ascendant, sun or moon. January 2013, you're having a very strong activation of the second house with 3 planets there. And second house is very much like Taurus. So the Taurus energies are being awakened in you during this period. Even though you're not Taurus, everyone has the different periods of their life, to moments, months, years, to awaken all the different 12 signs into themselves so they can manifest those energies. And the second house is the house of finances, of practical financial matters usually. Taurus rules those practical matters, and you'll be focused. Maybe you have a chance to manage your finances better, to learn some lessons about managing your finances better, managing your responsibilities towards family and towards close ones, your duties towards the people that you love, and it's very much practical energy. So it's good time to to sort those matters, maybe change money from one bank, start saving. Second house, the house of saving and wealth. Also handling your the things that you own, the material things that you own. Maybe do a cleanup of your clothes, or rearrangement of your clothes, or furniture, the possessions that you have. Second house is possessions. You can either buy new things, which can be a positive thing for you, basically because Venus is in your second house, and Venus always gives you great taste when you're buying any kind of possessions, and you will not regret about those buys. So if you're, anything which is to do with possessions, with acquiring something, Venus will help you make a better choice about that. Or also somehow Mercury is there. Mercury is the manager. It can help you manage your finances and possessions and resources better during this period, to even increase those to some extent. I'm not saying you're going to become rich overnight. I don't expect that with those very quick and gentle transits, but I expect you to become more thoughtful about those things, and to be more, to put more energy into those, into your responsibilities, financial, material, and handling those and dealing better with those. Uh, and second house is also the house of, as we said, it's Taurus energy. So it's sensual enjoyments and pleasure like good food, good clothes, anything which is of the five senses, anything which is of material nature. And this kind of enjoyments, going to a restaurant, cooking a good meal, buying a new good dress, indulging somehow your body. And this is to do with clothes, food, what else? Good smells, perfumes, the five senses. Imagine beautiful views around. These are the things that those planets can stimulate in you, trying to enjoying the five senses more, enjoying the physical things of life more. These are the energies can be stimulated, more sensual energy around you, which is good actually, quite good. And appreciation. Second house is appreciation of what is around you, so you can become more appreciative than normal. And let's see, also third house is stimulated in your horoscope by Mars this month. And third house is the house of the mind. And Mars is a very energetic planet. So all of a sudden your mind might be very busy as well, working non-stop, one thought after another. If you see yourself mentally restless in January, don't worry, it's gonna go away. And even part of December you feel it because Mars is there already in December and in January as well. So your mind is very busy. Might be even hard to fall asleep at night sometimes. But third house rules anything adventurous, excitable, anything new that we can start as well. So Mars gives you the courage to embark on something which you were scared to do before, maybe. If you didn't have the courage to start learning something new, because third house rules learning new things, because they're usually the most difficult thing that we need a lot of courage to do, whether it's to learn to play the piano or to start learning to knit or to start learning to draw or to start learning a new language or to anything. It can be to start learning astrology, any new skills, acquiring new skills, learning new things, opening your mind to some new technical skills that can help you or any kind of skills is the third house. And Mars energizes this area of your life, so it can really help in that area have more courage to actually third house is the house of self-initiation, starting new things and courage. And Mars is the planet of courage, and so very much Mars loves activating the third house because it brings courage into the life of people. So it's a great time now to do things you were afraid to do before, to be more adventurous, to go. Mars will give you the strength to take the final jump for something that you didn't have the courage to do before. So great, if you always wanted to do something, you never thought you had it or could do it, now is the time in January to do it. Mars passes through your third house once every 2 years, so this opportunity is not given often to you. So make sure you use it. Use this adventurous streak to learn something new, to get more. To start self-initiate something, to get more courage. You will get the more courage to do that thing, and to, as I said, you might feel more busy, especially to doing communications and exchange with interactions with others, because third house rules communications and the lower mind. So phone calls, TV, newspapers, reading, anything that gets your mind busy, becoming a little bit energized, like Gemini, being more hectic, more busy and interesting in everything. This will definitely be part of the energy of the month. And short travels as well. Mars can energize a lot, give you a lot of short travels to and through, to the center, to people inviting you places, going to places, just moving about much more. Third house is the house of movement. So you might find yourself being much more energized and moving and traveling. And be careful, because Mars is a bit of an aggressive planet. Be careful while traveling with cars, because sometimes it can have some accident-prone influence while you're out and about, while you're traveling, while you're out of your house. Mars is prone to accident sometimes, so just be careful, because it's a bit rush. Mars energy is a bit rush, and you don't watch where you're going or how you're moving through space. So this is why accidents can happen sometimes. Sagittarius. And anyway, Sagittarius is a sign which is prone to accident. The most accident prone sign is Sagittarius. So You already have this energy by birth activated in you. And now I want to give you specific degrees. Those of you who are born only with the ascendant in Sagittarius at 5, 6, 7, or 8 degrees in Sagittarius, the ascendant, they having Jupiter transiting exactly over the 7th house of relationships. And now this is a transit that can bring the love of your life that can make you meet someone who will really change your life. This is a once in 12-year transit. Once in 12-year Jupiter transits your 7th house. Only if your ascendant is from 5 to 8 degrees in Sagittarius, as we said. And you can meet someone very important, fall in love. You can also, it's a period during which you can heal relationship with other people. You can do business deals that put you in a much better state. 7th house is interactions with others, whether it's marriage. You can even get married during this period. It's a great period to get married if you're born with this ascendant in Sagittarius. Or anything to do with other people, whether it's business deals, whether it's clients dealing, whether it's personal under the bed, under the sheets dealing with another person. They're all sources of happiness right now. They're all sources of growth, of opportunities, of something positive happening from there. Or if new people come to your life during this period, welcome them because they can bring something new. Not only new, something very positive. They can be the source of growth and positivity in your life right now. And you can open during this period. It's much more likely for you to open yourself to foreign cultures, to foreign people, to travels, to something which is which you're usually more close to. So it's a great period also for traveling abroad, for relocating abroad, for anything to do with foreign cultures as well. For some reason, 7th house is to do with that, but also open yourself to others. There will be a source of growth and happiness for you. Thank you so much. And relationships can be extremely happy, Sagittarius. And please write your comments.